Somebody give me that pill, please. Project Power. Right, so Project Power is a brand new movie on Netflix. It's an hour and 50 minutes long and it is rated R. Thank God. I'm so glad this was rated R. I could see it being PG, kid-friendly. It would have been dead, mate. And I'm just going to say it right now, ladies and gentlemen. The premise for this movie is too sick, mate. Basically, there's a pill you can take on the streets. You take the pill and it gives you a random superpower for 5 minutes. We are talking strength, speed, invisibility, bulletproof, whatever it is. I'm not going to say too many. I don't want to have any spoilers in this review. Too sick, mate. The premise alone, it is a 10 out of 10. One of the sickest things I have ever heard. You take a pill, you get X-Men level powers. Hype, mate. Now, the story itself focuses around 3 main characters. The first is Jamie Foxx's character. Basically, he's looking for where this pill's come from. There's a lot of other things as well, which I'm not going to say. Again, I don't want to have any spoilers. For the most part, his story, I actually really enjoyed it. You don't really find out exactly what's going on until about the halfway point, which is pretty nice. His story's kind of a mystery for the first half. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy his story a lot. And it's Jamie Foxx, mate. Just the king of swag, god tier acting. Just, he's one of my favourite actors of all time. He's in one of my favourite movies of all time, Django Unchained. Jamie Foxx. He's Jamie Foxx, mate. Next, we have Dominik Fishbach's character, who's selling power, which is the pill's name, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, she's in school, and on the side, she's basically a drug dealer selling power. Her acting skills in this, mate, sick. Great layers of emotion. She really caught me off guard, if I'm being honest. I kind of saw her as the weak link at the start, just because I ain't about that school life. It don't interest me, mate, at all, but she was really good in this movie. And lastly, but definitely not least, we have Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. He's basically a police officer trying to find out what is going on with this brand new drug that is on the streets. And that is your cast. That is your 3 main characters. The cast across the whole show, really, really good. We've got god tier level actors, mate. It's going to be good. All the acting, I really enjoyed it. But I do want to give a special shout out to Mr. YouTube himself, Casey Neistat. I see you in this movie, my G. Mad love. However, I just want to say you got slapped by Jamie Foxx proper, mate. But yeah, it's really good to see you in the movie, my G. Now I want to talk about like the special effects and all that other good stuff. Yo, the special effects, mate. There's a scene early on. I'm not going to say what it is, but it needed really good special effects. It could have been so bad. It could have been really bad, but yeah, they blasted it, mate. CGI department, visual effects, whatever, they smashed it, mate. All the visual effects, all the CGI, top notch. I think there was like one scene which you'll know instantly. You'll know like, oh, that's blatantly CGI. It didn't suck. It was just very noticeable. Everything else, really good, man. And you're dealing with superpowers, and there's a lot in here, man. They don't shy away from. They show you a lot of different abilities, which I really appreciate. They could have been like strength, speed, invisibility, and that's it. But no, we get a bunch of different powers, and the CGI through all of them looked really good. And lastly, I want to talk about the directing and the cinematography, which was so good, man. Just the directors would put the camera in different angles, depending on what ability's on screen. I really appreciated it. There's a scene like halfway. It was kind of... It was bad, mate. Like, it's rated R. I'm not going to say what it is. You'll know when you see it. It involves a woman. And, yeah, the camera angles were great, mate. So, yeah, overall, the premise was a 10 out of 10, mate. Straight banger. I enjoyed it so much. The story's kind of weird. Like, if you take away the X-Men pill, it's kind of a generic story. Like, if you put a different drug in there, it would have been pretty dry. But because you've got this pill that gives you abilities, it kind of makes the story really good. So yeah, the story for me, I enjoyed it a lot. The visual effects, the directing, cinematography, and the fact that it's rated R, I really appreciated. As for like negatives, if I'm being totally honest, they're all kind of like nitpicky things. The actual ending itself, I wanted a little bit more. Some of the jokes don't really land. Don't get me wrong, this is not a comedy, but it does have comedy in it. I'd say most of it did land. There's one hella funny scene in the school, mate, that Dominik Fishbach's in. That scene just killed me, mate. Yeah, I'd say like 70% of the jokes, they were good. Just the other ones, they were a little bit meh. But what this movie has that I really appreciated is rewatchability. This is a movie I could just put on and definitely watch again. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for me, just a nerd sitting in this chair, I loved it, mate. It was a great movie, and I'm going to give Project Power 8 nerds out of 10. I don't know if we ever will get a sequel, but I'll be well happy to see it, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my review. What did you think of Project Power? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Please let me know in that comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if anyone has any power pills, hook me up, baby. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.